and welcome to another Lit Capital Market Outlook. I'm your host, Jacob, and today I am accompanied by Vel, Adam, and Nathan. What's good, bros? You good?
It's popping.
Good.
Good, good. Yeah, and today we'll be bringing you a forecast of things to look for this week on the charts. Before we get into it, if you haven't already, be sure to check out litcapital.co.uk to get started on your trading journey with us. You can find a host of services in the courses section for those that do want to actually venture into financial markets. Before always, we're going to get into the economic calendar for the week ahead. So obviously last week we had the presidential election. Joe Biden was the winner. Surprisingly, in my opinion, I wasn't really expecting that, but there we are. So this week, we are going to roll through the dollar and stuff, but we're going to see what other world news is available to us. So this morning we had a couple of speeches from President Lagarde and the Bank of England Governor Bailey. It's not really had too much of an effect on the markets coming into today, but we will see how New York lands up. Nothing really else standing out on that day. Moving into Tuesday, we've got claimant count change and unemployment rate for the pound. That could bring some volatility on some pound pairs, so watch out for that. CPI for China could be quite big as well, just in terms of a manufacturing perspective. And then Wednesday, we have the interest rate for New Zealand, which is obviously big. It's in the middle of the night, but, you know, Wednesday should be big for those that are looking at NZD pairs. I know, Vel, you're looking at something, so yeah, watch out for that. Thursday, we've got some GDP for the UK, as well as another speech from Governor Bailey on Thursday morning, so we'll see how that unfolds. Not really much that stands out there. Friday, we've got GDP for the Euro, as well as another speech from Governor Bailey. So there's a lot of news coming out from the UK, it seems. We'll definitely keep an eye on that throughout the week. So yeah, that's kind of what we need to look out for from the economic perspective. So moving on to the charts, as we started with the presidential election, the winner on Saturday, I'm going to roll over into that. We are going to take a look at the bonds. So obviously with all the the election votes being counted last week, we did get some gaps happening on the government bonds. So I'm expecting these to get filled at some stage. Whether or not we actually get total bullishness from this area that I have marked here, I'm expecting the dollar to at least have a reaction from this area. So whether it wants to go up higher first, we also have this candle here, it could possibly mitigate from to then come down. We could see, it's a bit up in the air of whether the dollar wants to give us temporary bullishness or temporary bearishness. So we're just going to be on the lookout for that. I kind of let this market, the dollar unfold. So just going over the DXY now. It is in an 8-hour candle that I kind of had marked up for a little while. But it's not really giving a great reaction so far. So obviously it's early days, the week's just started and stuff like that. So we can, by all means, receive a push from this area for sure. But it's yet to really unfold or materialize on any type of time frame. So bit of consolidation now. So that is a good thing to look out for. So do look out for that. Yeah, that's what I've got for the DXY. Heading over to AUD USD. So again, this is in a sell point of interest area that I am interested in. We have this 8-hour candle, and if I'm just going over the full swing perspective that we have here, it isn't a good enough retracement. So in my opinion, what we can kind of gather from here is, let's see how it's reacting on smaller time frame price action. I will probably head into New York session before making an overall decision on this, but it is in a sell interest area. But I am aware of an area a bit higher up also. So whether we get this one here to then, kind of retrace and make a lower low, because I am expecting it, we're going to need the dollar strength. So it's really going to depend on that. And last but not least, I'm going to go over oil. So oil as well. If we do get that bullish push on the dollar, I do think we can get another big drop on oil. So what I've kind of got marked here is some liquidity resting above this equal high, and I actually had a area sitting within this higher time frame point of interest that we did get a push down from. And on the 2-hour perspective, I kind of think we could get a push back up into this area. to then trickle back down. So again, we're at a deep enough retracement. I do think this is now valid for a move to the downside. So I'm gonna got my alerts set. I'm just gonna wait to see what happens if we get the push this afternoon. That's pretty much it for my pairs. I'm gonna hand you over to Val.
Nice one, bro. Appreciate you, as you like to say. What's good, guys? Hope you're all well. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're safe, more importantly. I'm going to take you through two pairs today. First being Euro NZD. Now, it may look like there's a lot going on the charts here, but there's a lot of money going on. A lot of money being spread about. We've had a lot of good trades with this pair, so I want to keep it short, simple, and direct. What we're looking to see here with Euro NZD is, this is the daily time frame. We're looking at daily playouts, okay? Daily reactions. So we have got a daily block here that, we once had a successful reaction from here, and price is yet to fall down that deep. Another daily block here, okay, just right where my alarm is. Now, if I go down to the 8-hour time frame, okay, things might be a tiny bit more clearer. I'd have to scroll across to the left a lot for you guys to see what I'm looking at. So what you can see inside of here is I've got two candles I'm trying to play out of, okay? They're on the 1-hour time frame. We've got a European Open and a New York Open session candle that we potentially can see a reaction from. Now, for those of you who trade the way we trade, the lit way, you'll know that these session candle playouts are very successful, especially with Euro NZD. So for that reason alone, I am looking to see if we can get a reaction from my first area here, which is also where the block was. Okay, I've removed the block just so that there's not too many lines here on the chart. But I'm looking to see if I can get a reaction out of this level here. If not, okay, this is where the block was, where the block is, should I say. It's also the head of my New York session candle, okay? And my gold line would be 50% of my New York session candle. So I'm going to really look to see if I can take either, both entries really, 1 and 2. And if that doesn't go in my favor, I'll be waiting for price to come lower. And I do actually favor price coming lower first. But with that being said, as you can see here with Euro NZD, it's very wicky, it's very up and down, which is very nice. It's what you actually want when you're trading. This green line is 79%. So it's also another confluence to see that if we can get a reaction around this level, of course, this is a favorable move to the upside. At least 100 pips we're looking to catch here, at least. So with that being said, I'll keep you guys informed inside of the Discord. The deeper it drops, the better it will be. So we'll be patient. At the moment, this is what I'm looking to see, okay? But with that being said, depending on what price action is doing at that time, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated and informed inside the Discord. So if you haven't already, make sure you have access to the Discord so you can get access to these trades. Don't play yourself. The last pair I'm going to go over is Euro AUD, okay? Now, Jacob actually mentioned that we have the Kiwi interest rate. We actually don't. We have the Aussie interest rate this week, okay? RBNZ, yeah, that's the Aussie, okay? Oh, no, it's not. Royal Bank of New Zealand. It is the New Zealand. So regardless of having an Aussie or Kiwi interest rate, they're both kind of going to be combined. Jacob's looking to see AU coming down, which is, of course, the dollar gaining some strength. But what we're looking to see here is the euro gaining some strength, okay? So it kind of does match up to Jacob looking to see the Aussie losing strength. And we've got a block down here that we're going to look to play out of, okay? If it doesn't work from there, then I'd like to see another play from my institutional level, which is a lot lower. So I really would like to see what happens. We sent out a very sexy sell here. And I want to see if price can come back up to the sell area so that, of course, we can catch another sell. So let's see what happens. Price is currently consolidating inside the institutional level. If price can dip beneath that, I would like to see price push back up away from it out of this block here. That is me done. Over to Nathan.
What's up? Yep, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. Appreciate you, man. So, guys, it's Nathan. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are, staying safe in this in this crazy period that we're in, right? So I'm going to be covering GBP USD very, very quickly. Cool. Right, can you guys see my screen, right?
Yeah, it's loading up now. Yeah, got you.
All right, wicked. So guys, what I wanted to actually show you guys very quickly in regards to GBP USD, if we first look at the monthly, we can actually see that we are, we are in a bearish trend currently. So what I'm actually looking for, from first glance, you can actually see up here, we are actually, we've actually got a equal high up here. So I will be looking for price to kind of be looking to take those out. Now, if I come down to the weekly, the daily, if we have a look at the daily, we can also see that we've actually got a gap over here. So there's plenty of reasons for price to actually come up to this monthly area. Now, on the monthly, if I just return back to the monthly very quickly, the area that I'm most looking forward to playing off of is just this monthly institutional candle over here. So I'll be looking for price to take out these highs and obviously fill this gap over here and actually come into this area. Then I will be looking for sells. I'm not actually really looking for price to come up any higher than this, but obviously if it does, then obviously that will kind of change the narrative of what we're looking at right now. So that's the only pair that I was actually going through. So I hope you guys took something from that. Last but not least, I will pass it over to Adam to wrap up the call and go through his setups as well.
Thank you, Nath. Good stuff there on GU. I'll be looking out for that myself. Okay, guys, just quickly, just bear with me 1 second. Just want to talk about the CAD JPY move, okay? I called it last week around the 79,500 mark. We're now back. It's actually, I've called it this morning. It's been hit out at break even. I just want to kind of update where we are now, what we're going to do with it. So just looking at this daily picture, I'm looking for this bearish pattern to carry on forming. I'm looking at the 80 mark, okay? If I just come down to the 4-hour time frame, you're going to get a bit more data with what I'm looking at. This is the move I'm looking at, okay? So last week, I noticed price come this area here, started to play off this block area, and it started to give me the formation I was looking for. And we got a 50 pip reaction. It wasn't what I was aiming for. It wasn't what I was really trying to achieve from it. I was aiming for the 78 mark to get taken out down there. We didn't get that, okay? So we got a 50 pip reaction. We got some partials. We got hit out of break even. I'm now focusing on that 8200 area, okay? That is the area where I believe we can catch a nice move. As you can see, the clear piece of imbalance. And I just want to see that 8200, 8200. I need to see price rejecting in there. I want to see something happening in that blue box where I can then catch the sell. So just stay tuned with this one. We got that move, like I said, last week on the Discord. I will be looking to go again on this one. I just need to see price show me what I used to looking for in my blue box. So again, guys, if you want to monitor yourself, get an alert around that 80 level, and we'll go from there. Moving swiftly on, I want to talk about the pound Aussie. I'm going to start by showing you this picture on the daily time frame. I just want to see this push. So price has been holding in an area that I've been focusing on. And as you just come down, I'll give you a bit more data of how it looks there. We've had a nice push from the 1.8 key level. So again, it's got a key number there that I'm looking at to play off. Of course, we've got the sell to buy scenario with the imbalance over here. So price has started to stall there. It's got plenty of reason to go higher. I'm looking at the 184 level for the big push. So it's a massive 400, maybe 500 pip move. Just stay tuned on this one, the pound Aussie. It's sitting there. It's been stuck. It's kind of shown me the formation already that I want to see. So if anything, this is going to be the trade that I pulled the trigger on earliest this week. So yeah, just stay tuned on that one. I'm going to finish off with the euro pound. Okay, now just want to show you the picture again. I've been watching this walk down for ages now. It's come back towards this area. I'm still not certain on where I want to catch the buy from. The 0.89 level is quite clear that there could be something that happens there. But just as to where it is now, what we've had is this 4-hour structure kind of break. So from this point here, this was shown to me by a colleague. It's pushed up, given us the break. We've come back. We've retested off of what would have been, the candle that caused that break. So we've had that push there. And we're kind of just back here now building in this area. So I want to just see what happens. I'm going to be monitoring the 90 level, 89. Just want to see something in there where I can get a bigger push to go a lot higher. So guys, that's all from me this week. That's all from the team. If you stay tuned in the Discord, as you heard, some of the guys are going to be updating a lot this week. Last week was kind of slow with the election results. Things are now the doors kind of now opened up. So guys, just keep an eye on that. And remember, guys, every day is money day.
Every day is money day. Peace.